Kaswala, Mr. Knukwa, and Shash, Khazab. So, I'm making a video on how to bead the poppy. So here's my little kit, right? Your needle is in the black beads. So first you need your template and your palette, and put them together, and it should be lined up so it doesn't go over the edge, right? So yeah, that's pretty good. So you get your needle, pull out some thread, right? So I already took mine out and pre-cut it. Okay, so thread your needle. And what I do, I always double up my thread. So put your ends together, right? Pull the needle so it's in the middle. Put the thread between your fingernails, and pull. And do that a couple times. Just because it's all curly, right? So that gets those curls out of there, and it makes it less likely to tangle up. So grab your two ends, right? And you just do a granny knot. See, so that's the knot at the end. So how I do mine, I just stick your needle in the bottom, right? You don't have to glue it down, you don't have to sew it down, unless that's just the way you do things. That's up to you. But I just hold it into place for now. So you want to come up right in the circle here. So anywhere on this little circle, right? So I come up. And so the back, here's my end sticking out, my tail. And I got my lighter, and I just light it. There, so I got that little thing at the end. And as you can see, I did not let go. I hold it into place until I get it. So I want to cross that circle like that. I don't know how good you can see that, but you put your two beads right on top of that circle, straight across. And you put your needle down and pull it through. See? And that's the start. Now you come up on the outside here, anywhere on the outside of these two beads. It doesn't matter where, because you got to do a full circle anyways. So if you do 4 or 6, I do 6, but I'll do both ways. So let's do 4, okay? So you get your 4 beads on. And you're gonna push them to the end there, and then you're gonna loop it. So shoot. So as you get in there, those 2 beads, your first 2 beads will close up, and if they don't, we got a trick for that. So you push it with your thumb, right? So that's 4. At the end of your 4 beads, you go back down. So now, as you can see, your 4 beads are gonna stick up. So you hold them down as best you can without making them move around. So if you turn it the other way and push down from the opposite side, and keep tension on the bottom. So you're holding it, you turn it, and you keep that tension on there so that your beads don't slide this way and that way, right? So you come back up in between the 2 beads. As close as you can. And then you pull it through, and this is where you go through your last 2 beads. See? If I did it better, it would have looked better, but it... Okay. Anyways, I'll do 6. 6 and 3. So same thing. You go push your 6 beads in and pull it. See that? It totally went perfect. So if it looks good like that, you can go down at the end of that bead, or you can go into that first bead and it connects them. I'm gonna try that. That might make it look better. And it did, see? It totally, so you go up in between your 3rd and 4th bead. You're always holding the back with tension. So and give it a bit of a tug, not a hard tug, or else some of your beads will be, instead of straight up and down, it'll be curved inward because you pulled and your beads went like this. So you don't want that. So now, see, there's part of it, and then you just do it over again. I go around it again. And you just come up wherever. See, I try to come up closest to where my last one ended, right there, right next to it. That way you're using less thread, right? And I always go 6 and 3, unless I'm going around this corner right here. These corners, when I come up, I do 4 and 2 on the corners. But the rest of it, I'll do 6 and 3. So as you can see after doing that little bit, your template is just on there by itself, right? So again, you know, use your thumb, push it down, and see, that's about where I want it, right? So put your needle at the end, push it through, hold, grab the back for tension, rotate it the best way that feels right for you. Hold your 6 beads down, come up between the 3rd and 4th bead there, come through your last 3, and that's all you do. And we'll move on, and I'll show you how to end and connect later, okay?